buntag sa inyong tanan, may mag-naaga Pilipinas. Let me share to you our story. Not moving, not growing, lifeless, purposeless, no direction, only existing. Perhaps this is how I describe the church I was pastoring a year ago. Ibang klase. I had no idea what discipleship was all about at that time. For me, it was good enough to have 2 services every Sunday in a cinema. For 5 long years, seldom you could hear a testimony of changed lives, restored families, healing, souls discipled, and winning the lost in our congregation. Were we a church on fire? No. We were a church about to expire. We had decent ministry groups, we had good kids church, and a not so good youth group. Our youth group was like a comet. It zooms to appear and then suddenly disappears. Minsan meron, minsan wala, pero kadalasan wala talaga. Alam nyo na yun. This was its life cycle for the past 5 years. Now, about the prayer life of the church, we seldom pray unless there were pressing needs. We prayed dutifully though. I thought prayer wasn't our calling. Now, I admit we were only on a survival mode. And though we had good Sunday attendance, everything was just normal. Nothing significant, nothing new, nothing exciting. Now, few first-timers attending, and then it was their last. Beautiful on the outside, but withering inside. I worked hard as a pastor, yet the working hard didn't seem to work anymore. Now, this is the thing. One day, a history maker shared to me about a vision, a God-given vision, and I didn't believe it at first. But not for long, after we started to believe, things gradually changed in our church. Little did I know, it was the countdown to something great, something awesome, life-changing, earth-shaking, heart-bending, soul-refreshing, new life, new beginning, new experience. Bakit? Ito yun. We encountered the Lord around last week of May last year at QC. And whoa, new things started to sprout. Hope became noticeable. Now, we started to hear lives change, families restored. Talagang marami kaming narinig that people are healed, souls saved, meron na kaming cells open. And not only that, they are now being discipled. For the very first time, we started to experience what a church is like. That is honoring God, winning souls, and making disciples. Our youth group, which used to have 5 to 7 young people in attendance every Sunday, grew so much that we were forced to have 2 jam-packed youth services. It was a slow start, but our prayers and patience produced fruits we know will last. Now, may call on Kylacastanaress